In this video, we're going to be designing the top of the Gumball Machine. It's very similar to the base, except for just a different size, and it's got the holes in different locations. So, as usual, we're going to start with the rectangle tool. And clicking at origin, we're going to create a rectangle that is 7.5 by 3. So 7.5 by 3. And of course that's separated by a comma. So it's 7.5, comma 3, and press return. We zoom in by holding down Shift and clicking on Z, and that zooms us in. Next, we're going to use the push-pull tool to pull the surface up 0.75, so 3/4 of an inch. Then, as we did on the base, we need to create the curve or the fancy edge that goes all the way around. So I'm going to orbit to this front corner right here. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to start creating a series of guides. So using my tape measure tool, I click on the top line and I come down 1/16 of an inch. From that line, I'm going to come down 3/16 of an inch. And again from that line, 3/16 of an inch. From the end line, I'm going to move in 3/16 of an inch. And from that new guideline, again moving to the left, 3/16 of an inch. I will put those numbers up so that you can pause the video and create those guides. So this one was 1/16 of an inch. This one was 3/16. This one was 3/16. This was 3/16. And this was 3/16. Now, you're not creating those numbers. I just put those there. So now go ahead and click pause and create those guidelines according to those measurements. Now I'm going to go ahead and erase those numbers. I don't need them. They were there for your reference. Now I'm going to get my pencil tool and first draw a straight line from the top of the Gumball Machine down to the intersection of these two guides. Then going to go up and get my 2-point arc tool. I'm going to click from this intersection, go diagonally across the box to that intersection, and I'm going to move up 3/64 of an inch. I'm going to repeat the process here, so I'm going to go from this corner to this corner. I'm going to move my mouse to the left, and again, 3/64 of an inch. Then I'm going to orbit my piece a bit. I'm going to go ahead and delete my guides. I'm going to go ahead and save the piece. We're going to call it top. And of course, saving it in my documents folder. Now, using the follow me tool, we used this when we created the base. I'm going to get the follow me tool. Again, it would be good for you to watch every step, rewind the video, and then take it step by step. So I get the follow me tool. I'm going to click on the shape. Then to my keyboard, I'm going to hold the command key down. I'm going to move to the top of the object and click. And that should create the shape that looks like this. Now I'm going to go under the File menu and Save. Go ahead and hit Command 1. That will take me to top view. And I need to place some guidelines on the top view. So from the end of the piece, right here, I'm going to move a guideline over. But notice I'm bringing my cursor up to this top edge. And I'm going to keep moving until I hit the midpoint. And that's where I'm going to click, is at midpoint. From the midpoint, I'm going to go each direction 2 5/8 of an inch. This way, 2 5/8 of an inch. And then from the top of this surface, I'm going to move down and again move my cursor over to the edge, keep moving down until I hit midpoint and click. I'm then going to create 2 circles, one at this intersection. Again, very important, stay on radius. And it's going to have a radius of 1/8 of an inch. And draw one over here at 1/8 of an inch. There is no circle in the center. That was this there to make sure that these lines were pulled directly away from the center. I can now go under the Edit menu and delete my guides. I'm then going to orbit the piece up a bit. Take this pin, pull it up 0.25. Take this pin, pull it up. I'm sorry, I'm going to back up a little bit. Actually, you're supposed to pull these up 0.5. 0.5. So this one, I'm going to return back to where it belongs and pull it up 0.5. My apologies for that confusion. And when you're done, you should have a top that looks like this. Save it, and the top is done. Thank you.